Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. What's the biggest payday you ever got from Vern?
From Vern?
What's the biggest payday you ever got from Gagne?
Probably from Vern, maybe
25
10 grand, 12 grand.
What's the biggest payday you ever got? What's the biggest one-time payday you ever got from Vince?
Oh, I ain't going there.
What's the biggest one-time payday you ever got from Turner?
Turner. I had a guarantee there. I was guaranteed a minimum $700 grand of pay-per-view.
And you did 12 a year?
No, I plugged into a lot of them, that's for sure.
Give me the top 5 wrestlers of all time.
Top 5 what?
Top 5 wrestlers of all time.
Top 5 wrestlers of all time.
That's what I asked.
Probably Andre the Giant, number 1.
Okay.
Probably number 2. No, I take that back. Ric Flair, number 1.
Ric Flair over you and Andre.
Yeah, without a doubt. He's too consistent.
All right, Ric Flair.
He did too much stuff. He had too many main events, too many hour matches. Talk about running, putting everything to the side, leaving home, family, making wrestling number 1, living it. Ric Flair, number 1.
Flair, number 1. Number 2.
Andre,
number 2. Who's 3?
Yeah. Number 3,
Has to
I
be.
would probably say Hogan.
You got to say Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I'd probably say Hogan.
Man, you're doing a job for Flair. Who's number 4? You got to say Stone Cold.
Number 4, if I had to say number 4 all day long, could have been my spot. I don't know if he should be. I'd have to say Mach.
Mach?
Yeah.
Terry knows good wrestling. Yeah.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Okay, then give me.
No, I'm serious.
Okay,
You got to put The Rock ahead of Mach.
So now, hold on. So you're saying just a second ago that the Mach could have almost had your spot.
Well, he probably was more dedicated than me to the business.
He got the best promos.
Yeah, he did.
He ran territories back in the day in Knoxville and went up against the Fullers, and he had a whole history of living this thing, you know.
Right, okay.
I'd probably say Mach could take my spot, but I'm going to put me in 3.
All right, then give me 5.
Number 5? Whew. Number 5. That's a tough one. I'll probably... Number 5.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
No, hell no.
Nah.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
Nah, I'd probably have to go with Piper.
Man, you got
to go with Piper. He was around too long.
Honky Tonk Man.
Coco Beware.
Now, hold on. Hold on now.
Hey, I'm going to see those guys Sunday.
Hold on now. Ready? That's the top 5.
I'm going to see Coco Beware and Honky Tonk Man Sunday.
Your top 5 of... No, I think that
I'll take my flip camera. I'm supposed to record something for you.
Yeah, take it all, because we're building your new website. Okay, so you got now, and I think you put a little bit more credence towards maybe drawing and how long you've been in the territory. 1 Flair, 2 Andre, 3 Hogan, 4 Mach, 5 Piper. Now let's go just strictly workers. Just strictly. Maybe a guy that didn't draw as much, but just was a hell of a hand. Now, let's do top 5 hell of a hands, because you're not the top 5 hell of a hands. I promise you that.
Yeah, but workers is too. See, all the marks get all upset when I talk about this because workers, they think worker is the guy that can do the best wrestling moves and can do the spots and do the bumps and all this stupid Shawn Michaels stuff. Worker to me is a guy that worked the crowd and made everybody the most money.
All right, so then let's do this then, okay? Worker to you is not a guy that can do, 35 high spots in 15 minutes. Worker to you is a guy that can draw, that can cut a promo.
This business is about making money.
All right.
And making the most money and making the most money for your family and whoever you're taking care of. That's
all right, well, then how the hell do you leave out... How do you leave out where does The Rock and Stone Cold rate?
You didn't ask me who the best worker was.
No, bitch. I'm top 5: Flair, Andre, Hogan, Macho, Piper.
That's the best wrestler.
Okay,
that's the best wrestler.
Now give me where
you guys sound like a couple marks.
Give me your opinions of Stone Cold and The Rock.
For what?
Overall.
Where do they rank as
I
workers?
thought you meant career-wise, wrestling business.
Okay, how do you
greatest wrestler?
How do you?
The Rock and Stone Cold didn't have long careers. Stone Cold was in the business 10 or 15 years, but he worked with stunning Steve Austin in tags with Brian Pillman.
All right.
He didn't get the Stone Cold gimmick until he went to Vince, and that only lasted like 4 years.
All right. How about Rock?
How about Dwayne?
Same with Dwayne. He got in, and he was the Samoan king or queen or princess or whatever he was, and then once he turned into The Rock, he had like a 3 or 4 year run with Vince.
All right. How about Triple H? I'm just getting
Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
You would just, you know what? Hey, the Spices would be called, Hogan's opinion of wrestling is what, Hogan's opinion. Give me your spin on Triple H.
As far as time in the business, like put him up there with Andre, greatest of all time.
No. I mean,
Worker.
Let's do this. Let's do
Worker. He's probably top. Modern day Worker, he's probably one of the best because he worked himself into position. Marry Vince's daughter. Nobody has pulled that one off.
Yeah,
got to give him props for that.
I mean, he completely just dialed himself in for life, did he
Oh
not?
yeah, that's the ultimate work.
I mean,
what about Mark Calloway?
At the end of the day, kid.
He may be in love with Stephanie. They got beautiful kids, and that's a shoot. But as far as the business, to marry the boss's daughter, bro, that's a heck of an angle.
So he may just jobbed all you guys out and said, "All you little bitches do it. You guys are just you."
He did.
Yeah,
he did. He's the king.
So let's say it right now. Triple H at the end of the day outworked everybody.
Yes, he did. Because this thing could go on forever with him.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You know what? It'll go as long as he wants it to go.
Or she wants it to go.
Or she wants to go. Okay. How about Taker?
Oh, he's dialed in.
I mean,
he's figured in.
That guy.
He got locked in. He did Suburban Commando with me once I brought him back and introduced him to Vince. It was Vince's gimmick, The Undertaker, Vince's idea, and he's been so consistent he hasn't missed a beat. He's locked in for life.
He's a good guy too, isn't he?
Yeah. Other than marrying the boss's daughter, he's got the second best gimmick. He's been so loyal. It's
So
unbelievable.
at the end of the day, the all-time greatest worker that all you guys are jobbing out to are Triple H, and you'd put Mark Calloway, better known as the Taker, as number 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Taker's probably, because he's just been there so consistent, probably made as much money as you did.
Probably more.
Yeah. And plus, he didn't have a bunch of bitches taking it.
Hey!
Easy.
Wait, he's been married a couple times.
Yeah,
Don't
but
even go there.
Mark's a lot smarter than you. He got paper. He got paper on them bitches. Mark's got
Yeah,
paper.
I keep asking you. I need some paper.
I'll get you paper, bitch. But
I've been hearing that for months.
I'll get you paper. Taker's a better hand when it comes to that, buddy. Mark's an old Texas boy. He knows how to play.
Well, we both made mistakes. We tattooed women's names on our bodies. He tattooed one on his that he's moving on.
Let me ask you a question. How about Cena? Where does Cena rate?
Whew, he's up there now, bro.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's plugged in. Good guy, good person. Got the gimmick down. Works in the ring. Plugged in. I mean, he's dialed in now. He's got the Hulk Hogan gimmick. But he took it to a new level.
How about Jericho?
Great, unbelievable. Good hand in the ring. Smart. Outworks promoters. Outworks the people. Outworks the boys. Jericho's the all-around package.
And finally,
He's unbelievable.
Finally, my favorite man. I love Randy Orton. That's my guy.
Oh, shoot!
That's the
he's
man.
He's just now dialing in. He's going to be brutal over the years if he doesn't turn into some outlaw. He's going to be real. He's going to be good, bro.
And finally, we got to go over to Spice's all-time greatest. Spice, I'd like to hear Hogan's all-time greatest Rick Rude story. That's Spice Boy's all-time favorite. He's got a screensaver.
No offense, Hogan, but
Spice Boy goes to YouTube and watches Rick Rude promos.
the ravishing one. There's no better.
Tell me, you got to have, because I know you have a lot of road miles with Rick Rude.
I can't tell. It would have to be an XM story.
Oh, a
serious story. I could not tell it on this radio station.
Well,
that's my kind of ravishing dude.
Then tomorrow. In the afternoon, man, I've got to talk to you because I want to, inquiring minds want to know about Ravishing Rick Rude. He was stiff. Not only, real life, was he not?
I was kind of scared of him. I'm glad I made friends with him.
Were you and him cool?
Yeah, we were cool, but I was wanting to be cool with him. I just never knew, if him and I were going to click. But once we did click, I made sure it was locked because I didn't want to be on the wrong side of the fence.
So he wasn't some little nipping at your heels because you're Hollywood Hulk Hogan. He was like...
No. Rude was way cool, level-headed, but you don't want to be on his bad side because he was a shoot. He was a real deal.
Did you ever see him stretch anybody?
No, but I've seen him, go off on people, and it wasn't pretty.
All right, my man. Hey, I'll call you today after my TV stuff, and we'll plan for tonight, okay, bud?
Yeah, well, let's do it early.
Absolutely.